Yo, what's up? So in the last 2 years, the AI vocals technology really progressed and got to a point where it sounds pretty realistic. So today we're going to check out A Studio, how we can work with it in conjunction with Ableton and combine it with our workflow. Huge thanks to A Studio for sponsoring this video. Let's check it out. Okay, so I'm going to load a project here. And first thing that is super awesome is as soon as I load the project, A Studio is going to open up. And it's also going to open up in the latest project that I worked with this Ableton project, because I have this plugin right here called Ace Bridge. So it's connecting. I don't need to work with this as a standalone. But let's start a new project here in A Studio. Okay, so I do have this Ace Bridge, so everything is going to come out of this track. I'm going to turn off all these effects. And first thing I like about working with the Ace Bridge plugin is that I can just load whatever effects I want right after to get the sound, the vocal sound that I want immediately. Okay, perfect. Let's play it from here, which is bar number 9. Let's loop it. Just a beat I made. Let's check it out. Okay, nice. Now, let's say, first of all, add some choir to it. I'm going to go to A Studio. First thing, very important, set the BPM to BPM of your project. Now, this, you don't really change your voice, although later we'll see you can do some stuff like that. You can just put in MIDI. So I'm going to create a clip, double click. We have a MIDI clip here, just like in Ableton. And now I can start creating some notes. Let's create this note. Let's extend it. Maybe this note. And let's do this. So now, if I hit space, oh wait, this one should start from the beginning. Here we go. It's going to create, it's just basically going to sing da, da, da. And every time you hit space or every time you do a change, it's going to take a second because it needs to render this AI voice. And right now we're using Amber Rose. Okay, I'm going to highlight all of them, hit Command E, and we can edit the vocals here. Let's just do ooh. I want oohs. Here we go. Nice. Now, I can then go and load other voices, or if I double click here, open up kind of this mixer, they have a new mode called choir mode, where I can just stack up voices right here. And we have this room effect. I'm going to turn it off. I'm just going to start stacking voices. Let's do also Drex. Let's see this. Now, because it's 4 voices, we're going to need to render those 4 pieces of AI vocals. Amazing. I can spread them even more here. And let's duplicate this entire track and do something else. Let's go maybe do a different harmony here. Something like that. And maybe different voices. So let's delete these ones. Let's add maybe something like this. And they just added this public voices, take you to the website, and you can fetch other voices from right here. There's a bunch of them. So I did fetch one of them, the female Scarlett. Let's drag her. And let's solo this. Let's see it with together. Nice. Now again, everything is coming out from Ableton. So if I play it from the beginning here, we're going to hear it with the Ableton project. Nice. Now I would recommend saving this project. I do have a saved project for the backing vocals. Here it is. So same thing. I have these 2 choir modes and one singer mode. You can also go under the effects and turn off the reverb and even compression and EQ if you want to add your own in Ableton. But then here at the end, I just added another layer of harmony. I highly recommend that you capture it. So I'm going to open up a new audio track, get the audio from Ace Bridge, and just capture my choir AI vocals. Oh, I think it needs to render for just a second. AI rendering. Let's give it a minute. Let's start now. Okay, awesome. Now I already did this, so I'm gonna just unmute it, and I put just some kind of like a hush effect on it and turn it down a bit. Okay, although the other one was really nice, so maybe I'll keep it, turn it down, and I'll layer it with the ones we have. Maybe I'll EQ it differently and so on, but awesome. Okay, so we have this. Let's also actually put this here and also cut this here, reactivate this, turn it down, and we got it. Nice. So for Acquire, this thing is absolutely amazing. And what's nice about it, because it's MIDI, it's customized, you can write for it. I did ooze, but it can be as, words, whatever, lyrics, whatever you want. It's very easy. You can go per note, or as you saw me do, I just highlight and hit Command E or Edit Lyrics. Brings up this window. You can write whatever you want. So for choir, I love it. Amazing. Now, I did record some vocals. Where's my vocals? Here's my vocals. I put some soothe just for resonant frequencies, and I also have my vocal chain you can get on my website. So this is my vocals, whatever. I also have some delay on the last words. Let's listen to it. I'm gonna turn off the Ace bridge, mute it, and turn down this choir 2. It's not choir 2. Put it here. I'm gonna drop it down in bottom. And I'm gonna mute this for right now. Okay, so here's what we have.
I've been thinking about you, girl, you're so fly. Something about you make me feel so alive. All my dreams are made of you and I. You're my rhythm, baby, you're my vibe.
Okay, excuse the accent, but that's my vocals. Now, I did add, just duplicated them, and I took, panned them left and right. Actually, no, I re-recorded this in a more kind of like, kind of monotonous pitch.
So fly, so fly, so fly.
And I played around with the format, so it's a tiny bit lower and different on both. So I'm layering that with my ending of the phrasing.
Girl, you're so fly.
But I needed more. I wanted to kind of have a bigger, so fly, you and I, all those ending of vocals. So that's when the Ace Studio comes handy. So I'm going to go back to Ace Studio, and I'm going to load that project. Before I load the project, let me show you what I did. I'm going to click another new project. I'm not going to save this. Again, set up the BPM before you do anything. I then went, although my vocals were separated like this, because I cleaned out each phrase and I recorded each phrase a few times with the take lanes right here. What I did is I just selected all my vocals, all my vocal takes, and I consolidated, Command J. Then I can right click and choose Show in Finder. And I just take this, I drag it into Ace Studio. And Ace Studio is going to analyze the MIDI and the lyrics, and it's going to give me a MIDI clip with the lyrics, with the melody. Now, I'm assuming it's going to work. It's already working amazing, but it's probably going to work so much better if you didn't have my ridiculous accent. But it's already, you see, I've been thinking about you, girl. You just need to change the U. So let's zoom in right here. And I'm going to just delete. Let's delete this. Let's fix so fly. No, but let's undo that because I want to actually maybe use so fly. So let's change this, double click, just you. And let's choose a different singer, maybe. Let's go with Blaze. Let's see that. Let's give it a second to render. I don't know why it's triggering the general MIDI piano, if you hear it, but whatever, it's just happening.
You so fly.
Okay.
You so fly.
Nice. Let's go here. And again, we just want the ending of the phrase. Here, we already have the so alive.
So alive.
Yeah. You and I. Again, if you record it with pronouncing the words more correctly, I'm sure it will get it because it got most of the words pretty correct. Here we go. And You my vibe. You. What is this? Let's just change this. You my vibe. Here we go.
My vibe.
Here we go. Okay, nice. Now, I would recommend just so it's synchronized with Ableton, position it where it's supposed to go. So for us, it's bar 17. So I'm just going to move it to bar 17 here. And thanks to the Ace Bridge, I can add whatever effects I want right after. So I'm going to add all my effects here, some pitch correction, extra pitch correction, the roar for some boosting of volume, the Haas effect, just pushing it to the sides, some high pass. And this is making a dynamic EQ here with the envelope follower, listening to the vocals, just a trick, and some volume automation if I need it. But now if I solo it and play from Ableton,
You so fly.
okay, so it's kind of adding to my vocals,
I've been thinking about you, girl, you're so fly.
which I love. And you can just start duplicating it. Let's double click. Choose a different voice. Pan it. Duplicate. Choose a different voice. Pan it more. Duplicate it. And so on and so forth. And I have a project here. And again, always save the different sections that you work on. If you're working with Bridge, you can work with this standalone, of course. Let's close this. So now I have all these layers. Here I have the choir track, as we saw in the beginning. And we also have each one that is just panned slightly differently, so we get a wider sound. And of course, with all the effects that we have in Ableton, so we can get a thicker vocal sound. And let's bring even the choir.
I've been thinking about you, girl, you're so fly. Something about you make me feel so alive. All my dreams are made of you and I. You're my rhythm, baby, you're my vibe.
Wow, Ace Studio. Absolutely amazing. Now, this is not a free service. It's subscription-based. So check them out, Ace Studio. I'm super excited to continue exploring this software. And maybe I will post some other updates if I start coming up with new tricks. I'll catch you next time.